What's up, my nerds? We are going to get down on one of my pro tips, the unbreakable fan. Probably broken a fan or two in your day bashing on your RC car, so this pro tip is going to make it so that happens a whole lot less. Basically, we're going to pull this cover off, drill a little hole in there, put a screw in there, and that will hopefully make this fan never break again. This will work on just about anything that has a fan guard on it. If it doesn't have a fan guard or the fan sits the other direction, it'll still work. You can put a screw or a set screw into the heatsink to stop the fan from doing this. But basically, what is happening is the fan has kind of two pieces to it. And the blades, this will move up and down in the housing, this part. So what I want to do is take this guy. There's a little nub in there already. We're going to drill this guy out and make him thicker, and that should take care of that. This is the only power tool I allow myself to use because I won't hurt myself most often. This and the Dremel, I'm usually pretty good. Now this, you want to try to get it right in the middle if you can. If you can't, it's not really going to be super important. So we're going to go like this, start out slow, get it started just a little bit, and then I got a block of wood. There we go, good enough. This is the quick and dirty way. I'm sure some of you are at home cringing, thinking this guy's a hammer. And that's a little true. I used a 7/64 drill bit, which is what I had, and I think it's a little bit too big, so this might not be ideal, but you get the idea here. Oh, good. And that'll allow you to tap a screw through there. So I usually try to use one sacrificial screw to do this number, just to get some loose threads in there. And then you want to track down a nice short one or put a washer on top so that you just get the screw to stick out a little bit past here. So you drill the hole out, and then you just find a nice short little screw. This is like a 3mm by, looks like maybe 6. Try this guy down in here. And then if it's a little bit too long, it's probably not the end of the world, but if it's like kind of like that's way too long, see how it sticks out? You're going to want to find a shorter screw, maybe a 3x4, or let's see if I got one of these. This is a 3x4 screw, and I'm just going to put a little spacer on the back side there. Now, oh, should have got a new fan out for this. The main thing is you want to make sure that it doesn't smush it down too far. It just barely touches right in the center there, so that should work good. Drill a hole, put the screw in. You don't want it to stick out more than, you know, a little bit, millimeter, 2mm type of thing. And I'm actually going to keep using my busted fan. The fan blade breaking off, it makes funny noises, but it still moves air, and this thing's pretty burl, and it seems to take, I mean, I've run it for a pack or two on accident with the fan being jammed up, so it seems to be all right. But you can see how there's a lot of dirt and everything in here, so while you got this thing apart, brush all this guy down, give your power caps a look, make sure they're not swollen or doing anything weird, and always never hurts to check your sensor port for any stuff building up around there. This was all in my 4x4 Slash, which is been a loaner truck given to people. They drive it with no concern for safety of the vehicle, and it's been washed with a hose a time or two too, so it's been through a lot. See, we put this guy back together, and hopefully this will stop it from breaking off any more blades, because usually what happens, the fan comes up, catches the edge of those guys, and it'll break off a blade or two. So little modification to the fan guard, and we're good to go. The fan orientation is marked on the front here. Signal positive and negative is to this direction, so the black wire goes away from the blue wire. So that is a quick and simple way. You just drill a hole, put a short little screw in there. That stops the fan blades from moving up and down and catching the edges, keeps the fan working a little bit better. My pro tip for fans for life. Don't forget, if you have any questions, hit us up, North America at hobbywing.com. Thanks a lot.